Alright guys, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know what we're here to discuss. So we're not going to waste any time talking about that. This is probably one of the only videos I put this much research into, so all the sources and links for everything down in the description below. If you have anything you want to say, comment that down below. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want more, subscribe. And with that being said, I'm T Monk, and I guess this is what I do.
There's no roof so they can see me shine. No roof so they can see me shine. Only a matter of time. Was dedicated, put it all to the grind.
Alright guys, let's just jump right into it. If I edited the video correctly, you're going to be seeing the box office plus DVD sales for Man of Steel, then Batman vs Superman, and then Suicide Squad will just be the box office. Below each of those films, you're going to be seeing the audience rating for each of them. We all know the Rotten Tomatoes by the critic score for all the movies, so I decided not even to put that. It seemed like a waste of time. But I say that to say this. If you believe, which I do, that the DCEU is horrible. Let me rephrase that because I just messed up my whole sentence. I believe that the people that hate the DCEU are the vocal minority. But if I want to entertain the argument, let's say the DCEU is truly horrible, then let me hit you with a sports reference. They say in sports all the time, a team came out and played bad in the first half, but going into the third quarter, they're only down by 3. That means that if making these kind of numbers, hitting this kind of audience rating is the DCEU doing bad, imagine when they get a smash hit that captivates all the audiences, that gets the box office, that gets the critics, that gets the audience rating. What is that gonna look? What is gonna happen then? Because if you believe that the change of tone, Jeff Johns being appointed head of DC operations or whatever it is going to make it the change, then if you think the DCU is bad now, it's going to be great. It's only going to get better. And I necessarily don't think it needs to get better. If the DCU movies, Justice League, Wonder Woman, and came out all just like Batman vs Superman, Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, minus the editing issues and studio interference, I'll be happy. I personally believe that Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman are top 3 comic book movies all time. Watchmen in there as well. But I'm gonna transition. Let me transition to my next point. Sorry for the lack of a segue. These movies are deemed dark, and I don't know in what world people started equating the word dark to bad, or dark equals negative. I don't know where this came into play. I understand calling a film dark, I guess, but I don't understand how that's automatically a negative point. Because if a film being dark is bad, how come a film being light, like for example the Marvel movies, I have no problem. I do have a problem with the Marvel movies, but that's for a whole other video. Why is it a film being light not bad? What is the difference? So a comic book, is it that the comic book movies aren't supposed to be dark? Is that not possible for a CBM comic book movie to be dark? Is that taboo or something? Why is it a film being dark such a negative thing? You know, let's bring up Titanic. I feel is a dark, grim film. You know, I never finished the scene where Jack dies to save Rose. I consider the slave movies a very depressing and dark films. I don't like to watch those, but if I was reviewing those and I was providing a review to the audience, I would not say the film is too dark as a complaint / negative point against the film. That's silly. You have to judge the film within its own merits, not something universal and overbranching. That if a film is dark, it's bad. If a film has comedy, it's bad. You can't do that kind of stuff. That's not proper reviewing techniques. And so, but another thing, I'm gonna transition again. Forgive me for the lack of a segue. It's all off the top, one take. If the DCEU movies are bad right now, they're considered bad by what I believe is my vocal minority. But if you believe different, let's say they're bad. I went and did some research, most research I've probably ever done for a video, and I went and Googled movies that were bad when they came out, but people grew to love them. On this list, source in the link down below, description down below, we had films like Shawshank Redemption on this list, The Shining on this list, Fight Club on this list, The Wizard of Oz on this list, Scarface on this list. These are movies that are classics that were not liked at their time. And another thing I noticed is that Dark, if you look at the list, I didn't give you the full list. Dark was also a negative point across all these films, which I just don't understand. Common question of the day should pop up on the screen. Why is Dark a bad thing to be in a film? And is that really all I have to say? No, I know there was something else I had to say. No, I think that was it. Was it? Oh, guys, I'm going off the top of the dome. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Let me get out of here. Let me not waste any more of your time. Quick video for you guys to listen to. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. If you liked it, hit the what's up or whatever button. What is that? Is there a like button? I don't know. I'm mumbling words. It's late. I'm fresh out the shower. I'm T Monk, and I guess this is what I do.